Steve Bruce has revealed that his future was not discussed in his 10-minute meeting with the new owners at the club's training ground earlier this week. The 60-year-old, who has been given the green light to take charge of his 1,000th game as a manager this Sunday against Tottenham, has explained the talks were predominantly about preparations for the match and very informal. Despite intensive speculation, Newcastle are yet to relieve Bruce from his duties after the £305 million takeover was completed last week. The new hierarchy are reportedly ready to pay the £8 million fee it would take to sack the current boss, but the board want a replacement lined up first. Meanwhile, Bruce, who was as dignified as ever, has vowed to continue doing the job to the best of his ability until he is told differently, as he shed light on talks with the new owners. He said during Friday's press conference, "All week, it's just been about the experience I've had from over the last 20 years, to just do and go about your job the best you possible can until you hear different." After a brief 10-minute conversation with the new owners where we talked about the team and the new owners, we talked about injuries, the training ground, it was all very informal. They just said carry on and I will just carry on until I hear otherwise. So that's what I've done. That's what we've been managed to do. I have to say, the players have trained magnificently well and we are all looking forward to Sunday now. Let's hope we can get a result. When pushed for some clarity on the talks and whether Bruce's future was discussed, the Newcastle boss was complimentary of the owners following his first encounter with Amanda Staveley and co. earlier this week. He added, "There was no discussions on me whatsoever, there were certain discussions that need to be private, but it was all about the team, injuries, how we were looking for the weekend." It was all very informal and I have to say, they were very, very good people. It was good to see them and good to see them around the training ground. Let's not forget, this is a great thing for the club and the city, and if it takes this great club forward then great. Brendan Rodgers, who has been mooted as a potential favourite for the job, has already ruled himself out of the running as he committed his future to Leicester. 100% committed. I've got a contract until 2025. I absolutely love being here, he said. I'm very fortunate. I've got a great chief exec and a director of football, and a group of players I enjoy working with. We have a structure here that allows us to compete. I want to be here. I've seen the reports around it. It doesn't help anyone, particularly Steve and Newcastle. It's the type of week I don't like in the modern game. We are trying to work hard, but the speculation can destabilize players and supporters. I've been in the game long enough to focus on my role.